We are exploring. Today we're in Machnitzki, Arkansas, and in part 1 of this two-part series, I'm going to show you around town, and I'm also going to tell you the story of how Machnitzki got its unusual name. There is no other town in the world named Machnitzki. Let's go and have a closer look. We're here on the highway that gets us from the interstate exit into Machnitzki, crossing the St. Francis River that I'm gonna come back to in a minute. We're gonna turn right here, and that's where their downtown area is with the old storefronts, and you can see by the number of cars parked there, this downtown area is pretty vibrant. But there are not many spectacular things about Machnitzki to say, except for one, but that you will have to wait for part 2 of this two-part series that I'm going to show you in a week. Here we're gonna approach the downtown area from the other direction. There are two rivers here close to Machnitzki. The St. Francis River that we've crossed already and the Little River. Both of them, they flow in opposite directions, one to the north and one to the south, and they're meandering through the area, and these were important means of transportation for the native Indians in the area before the arrival of European settlers. Here I'm going to show you another part of town in Machnitzki, Arkansas. And next up is the cemetery. Machnitzki Cemetery was established in 1911, as we can see. I'm not going to show you individual graves in this video. I just wanted to give you an idea of the size of this cemetery, and it is surrounded by fields, mostly cotton, here in Arkansas. Wow. I would say there's probably 2,000-3,000 people buried here, but it's difficult to say, and I just wanted to give you a look. Have a look at this old postcard now. Up in the upper left corner, you see that Native American carrying his canoe from one river to the next. The St. Francis on the left flowing south, and the Little River on the right flowing north, and the Little River flowing into the St. Francis River up there. And that's the spot where the native Indians marked a tree to indicate where these two rivers were so close together, maybe 50 yards, that you could carry your canoe across and save a few miles of canoeing. In 1881, there was a railroad settlement established here and named after the marked tree. In the 80s or so, they found this tree trunk floating in the St. Francis River and said, yes, this is our marked tree, and they put it on display in the downtown area. Of course, it is not. And this old tree trunk rotted away. Here is Cypress Park. That is an access to the St. Francis River here at Machnitzki, Arkansas. On the left, you can see the bridge that we drove across, and you have to be careful here on this little dirt road to avoid the big holes if you don't want your car to get damaged. But otherwise, this is a pretty scenic spot where you can have a picnic or go fishing. It is maintained by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, and they do a pretty good job to keep this up. There's the bridge across the St. Francis River that we used earlier to get into downtown Machnitzki, Arkansas. The river level is not very high and not very low at the moment, I would think. Oh wow, could this be our marked tree? No, of course it's not. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it.